Boyfriend won't stop making NHZI jokes in Germany. 26F, 24M.
He thinks he is being edgy and cool. He does not fully understand the toll WW2 took at the heart of Germany. He likes repeating the old anthem to me to gaslight me. Not to mention a lot of what he is doing could get him, and me into trouble. We have had a surge in right-wing nationalism lately in Germany. How to get through his thick skull? Tell him you don't want to date someone who acts like they're in high school lol. It cracks me up how gaslighting is never used correctly on Reddit anymore. I guess most people think it means doing something I don't like. Anyway, did you tell him what you told us? Telling him that he's not funny and should be embarrassed might be enough to shut him up. If not, you should reconsider being with a person who thinks fascism and the deaths of millions of people were funny. Why would you want to be with someone who thinks this is funny? There is no way for you to make him understand. This is who he is.
You are the standard you sleep with. Sounds like your boyfriend isn't mature enough to be in an adult relationship. Fist be ultimatum level for me personally. There's a reason he thinks these things are funny and I can't think of a single good one. I'm German too, but answering in English. BC, that's what the sub dictates. A. He's too old for that. B. Did you take him to visit a nearby concentration camp? I was never like him, but after visiting Auschwitz, I get sick to my stomach when people talk bad about Jewish people. If he's too immature to even behave there, consider C. C. Dump him. D. Ask R. D. what to do, because that's culturally quite a specific question. Frohe Weihnachten. Look up what gaslighting means, that is not it. He likes repeating the old anthem to me to gaslight me. Who the hell knows the old anthem? Nazis. Nazis know the old anthem. Break up with him. Thank us later. He realizes this is illegal, right? ETA. I apparently need to specify this. I am not talking about the strangely concocted circumstance where OP's boyfriend whispers in Ops ear a joke in private that nobody else hears and they magically get swatted. Of course that's ridiculous. I'm talking about in general, you can get in legal trouble for publicly doing things like singing that anthem and showing that level of support. Don't just get rid of him. Break up with him and let him get in trouble by himself. Gross. He's being a dick, but let me just ask, how is repeating the old anthem to you gaslighting? Does anyone on here actually know what gaslighting means? Are you German? Is he German? Or did any of you recently move to Germany? Because if you are both newcomers to Germany, then it's not as bad. He's still immature and not listening to you and being quite offensive to the country he's living in. But if you are actually German, then I feel he's being much more offensive to you included. That would be a complete deal breaker for me. If he's also German, then he's a shithead Nazi and should just be dumped and reported. Start leaving the room every time he makes a joke. I refuse to be in the room and hear stuff like that. You might have to do it a couple of times, but eventually he will stop. Tell him if he doesn't stop, you'll dump his ass and never look back, then follow through. Don't waste time with someone this immature and insensitive. Unfortunately, there has been a surge in right-wing nationalism in every country in the world. Anyways, your boyfriend is extremely immature. If he can't wrap his head around such a simple thing, then you're better off leaving him. Maybe just don't date someone who gaslights you and needs concepts around basic decency and respect explained to him repeatedly. The problem is your inability to see that you can't fix him, and after a while, continuing to date him is a bad reflection on you as much as anything else. Who you choose to associate yourself with says things about you too. What do you want said about you here? What do you mean with gaslight? I also assume you're both German, because it varies a lot between different cultures how okay it is to make Nazi jokes. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Maya Angelou. As a Jew who lost many ancestors to genocide, it's not a joke and it's not funny. You can try educating him, perhaps by visiting a Jewish senior center together and asking them to tell you about what the Nazis were to them. If education doesn't work, then you will have to accept that this is who he is and decide whether that is someone you can spend your life with, and perhaps raise children with. You have literally no idea what gaslighting is, op. I normally don't immediately go for the break up with him comment, but seriously, what the hell are you still doing with him? Does he give really good massages or something? Bottom line is he's an asshole. Even if his humor didn't have the potential to get you both busted, he'd still be an asshole. Find yourself a more mature boyfriend.
Is he making jokes about the Nazis, like making fun of them? I'm confused by what he is doing. He could be sent to prison. It's illegal to make the Nazi raised arm salute or display the swastika emblem in Germany, as you know, of course. It's also illegal to sing the first verse of the old anthem. He's being immature and extremely disrespectful. If he's doing this where you could be seen by other people, he's putting you at risk. If I were you, I'd walk right away from him every time he made one of his little jokes. It's not funny. Are you sure he doesn't believe because more rational people don't see Nazis as a joke? This is really scary behavior, especially since her won't stop. Go tell an armed German police officer on duty what your boyfriend is doing, and ask them to explain to him why making Nazi jokes in Germany is not funny. And afterwards, if he's not been taken away, tell him to fuck off, and find yourself a grown-up BF. Break up with him, WTF. Why is it even a question? Like, this answer just feels like common sense. Find a new one, boo, because clearly he sucks. Blast every time anti-Nazis songs on your phone when he is talking. On a more mature approach. Being an idiot AMD Nazi is not cool, and have one last talk to him. Ultimatums never work well, but this would be a dealbreaker for me personally. So may be worth a shot if he has any redeeming qualities. And never forget, scheint die Sonne auch für Nazis. Wenn's nach mir geht tut size nicht. Lach dem Idioten ins Gesicht.
Go visit Auschwitz when possible. See if it's still funny after he sees the what nationalism can lead up to. Watch Sophie's Choice or Schindler's List with him. Leave him? He clearly isn't respecting you, care about your feelings, opinion, and stereotypes people in the most offensive way based on one bad event that happened several generations ago and is trying to hide his racism being, it's a joke.
Take him to one of the former concentration camps. If he makes just one remark, dump him there and then that same evening.
Why would you want to stay with someone who clearly doesn't give a shit who he offends?
Edgy.
At 24? Yikes. He should grow TF up. Wanna know how you get through to someone like him? Leave his ass. Doubtful he'll change anyway. That, or when a German comes to knock his ass out.
Leave before he ends up in jail with you. Even doing the salute in public can get you arrested. He probably hates Jews. He sounds very childish. You should look for a man to replace him. German girl here. Honestly, if he doesn't understand what a highly sensitive topic this is here, I'd dump him. Not only could you face charges when doing certain things gestures, it's also just not a thing that's acceptable to joke about. If he doesn't understand that he lacks empathy. Even if he thinks it's funny, which it's definitely not, making you uncomfortable should be reason enough to stop. If he is so dense that he thinks that is cool, then you need to break up and date an adult. The fact that you used edgy to describe at 24 why, oh boy, means you aren't working with a true adult. Break up with him, let him think you're a bitch or whatever and move on. He also probably thinks periods are gross and won't want to see his baby mama giving birth because, I won't be able to look at her the same. You can't get it through his skull. You need to leave. He could get you both arrested. He needs to stop. Is he German? Let's watch a documentary or even go to a KZ with a guide, of course. Maybe he will understand then. Make him visit a KZ. Have you seen footage of the Unite the Right rally in the US? They made a lot of Nazi and Jew jokes. This is a path to Nazi apology and truly believing what was done during mass genocide was necessary. Isn't it illegal in some capacity to talk positively about the Holocaust in Germany? Anyway, please break up with the Nazi apologist. Why are even with such a human being if he pisses you off? If you haven't left him by now, perhaps you really don't know what you're doing as well. He likes repeating the old anthem to me to gaslight me. Make him do it in public to get arrested, thank me later. Tell him if he makes one more Nazi joke you'll leave him. Wait, so this isn't just like once in a while. He does this often. That's odd. NGL. I mean, certain acts are literally illegal there, so if you want to teach him a lesson, try to bait him into doing the salute in public so he'll be arrested and no longer your problem to deal with. Tell him it's time to stop the jokes and start the action. Maybe you could get through to him by watching some documentaries together? If nothing else, his reactions to viewing depictions of human suffering might give you a clue about whether he is redeemable or should be dumped. It's okay to tell him that if he does it again, the relationship is over. This behavior just isn't right.